altimeter 206.9. Southwest 5197, speed your discretion, contact tower 135.3.
Southwest 5197.
Launch lock and 5 miles northbound, altitude increase 7,100. 1 Golf Yankee, you can call tower 118.4.
Polaris 986, descend and maintain 13,000. Denver altimeter 206.9.
And Polaris 986.
1286, maintain 8,000.
Just to confirm, Polaris 996 descend to 13,000?
Polaris 986, that's correct, 13,000.
13,000, Polaris 996. Denver approach Southwest 6531, 220 descending via the class, landing south of Foxtrot.
South 6531, Denver approach, climb for the visual for Arnav Zulu, route runway 17 right approach.
Arnav Zulu 17 right, Southwest 6531.
Delta 1286, turn left heading 200, you got the field in sight. Delta 1286, clear visual approach, runway 17 right, heading 200 to join.
200 to join, clear for the visual 17 right, Delta 1286.
Southwest 3130 to Minja altitude, descend and maintain 15,000, reduce speed to 230.
Southwest 3138.
Gas 4737, flighting 240, back to final, maintain 12,000.
240 and down to 12,000. Heading 240, Southwest 4737.
Denver approach mile high 41 minute 17,500.
10 strike afternoon, Longmont Skydive progress 17,500.
Southwest 3672, we're at flight level 210, cleared to descend via the long 2 landing south with hotel.
Southwest 3672, Denver approach, good afternoon, climb for the visual approach, runway 16 right.
Southwest 3672, copy.
Delta 1286, maintain 170 knots or greater to Jewel, contact tower 133.3, good day.
170 or better to Jewel, tower 333, Delta 1286, good day.
Thirty-one 38, going to maintain 13,000.
Okay. Approach Hello Frontier Flight 76, flight level 242, descending via the T-bar, landing north, information Golf. So far, only occasional light chops.
Frontier 756, Denver approach, good afternoon. Hotel is current advised to get that. We're landing south, and you can plan for the visual approach, runway 16 right, 16 right.
Our plan, the visual 16 right. We heard reports of moderate turbulence. How the ride's in from here?
The last couple of reports said through moderate 19 to about 14. You let me know you guys get down there.
All right, thanks.
American 1662, so to maintain 7,000.
Down to 7,000, American 1662. Center United 8193, flight level 220, descending via the next 3 arrival.
United 8193 approach, good afternoon, flying for the RNAV Zulu, runway 17 right approach.
RNAV Zulu 17 right, United 8193.
Sky 4768, traffic 2 o'clock, 3 miles northwestbound, 7, climb at a 10 to 73.
Yeah, look for that traffic, Sky 4768.
Polaris 98060, descend and maintain 11,000, then reduce speed to 210.
210 and descend to 11,000, Polaris 986.
Traffic is for Sky 47.
Nice. Sky 4737, descend and maintain 10,000.
37. With hotel.
John 470, Denver approach, good afternoon, final visual approach, runway 17 right.
Final visual 1 right, 47.
Sixteen 1662, turn left heading 260.
1662.
4768, send to maintain 8,000. Cayman 440, send to maintain 7,000.
7,000 came on 440.
South 3138, reduce speed to 210, then descend to maintain 11,000.
210 to now 11, Southwest 3138.
For traffic 2 miles south of position, northwest bound, 8,800 indicated.
Welcome to traffic. We are all below 1,000 miles per hour.
94, Roger, Air service terminated, free standard approved, good day.
66 approved, mile per hour.
1662, airport's off the left-hand side, 10 miles. Max 1662, turn left heading 200 to join final clear visual approach, runway 179.
Alright, clear for the visual 17 right, 200 to join American 1662.
Guys, 4768, turn running 00, send to maintain 7,000.
7,000, Gas 47.
Polaris 986, send to maintain 8,000.
8,000, Polaris 986.
Cayman 440, turn left heading 260.
Left turn 260 came on 440.
American 1662, contact the tower 133.3, good day.
Good day, American 1662.
Sky 4737, turn left heading 220, send to maintain 8,000.
Connected
South
to
of
PilotEdge.
6531 at Quickie, cleared on Av Zulu, runway 17 right approach.
Southwest 6, South 31.
United 8193 at Quickie, cleared on Av Zulu, runway 17 right approach.
At Quickie, cleared RNAV Zulu 17 right approach, United 8193.
Cayman 440 Denver Airport's 9 to 10 o'clock, 10 miles, turn left heading 200.
Left turn 200 came in 440.
Sky 4768, turn running 145, airport 2 to 3 o'clock, 10 miles.
Right turn 145, airport in sight, Skywest 417.
Sky 4768, cleared visual approach, runway 16 right, 145 to join.
Alright, 145 to join, cleared for the visual 16 right, Skywest 417.
Cayman 440, intercept the localized, not heading in the airport's now 11 o'clock, 9 miles.
Airport in sight, accepted localized 17 right, came on 440.
Cayman 440, cleared visual approach, runway 17 right, 200 to join final.
200 join, final cleared to visual 17 right, came on 440.
South of 3138, going to maintain 8,000.
8,000, Southwest 3138.
Sky 4737, turn left heading 200 to the airport's 11 o'clock, 20 miles. Sky 4737, cleared visual approach, runway 17 right, 200 to join.
17 right, clear for visual 200, Skywest 4636.
South of 3672, turn 10 degrees right, vectors final, maintain 10,000.
10 right and 10,000, Southwest 3672.
Polaris 986, turn right 090.
Hey guys.
What is happening? I need to change the call sign on this overlay to November. Our cruise today is going to be 22, and the aircraft is a B350, I think. Yep. Right now the overlay should be correct. All right. Before we get going, let's figure out our fuel situation. Very rainy day in the Pacific Northwest today. All right, we're going to file this flight plan, be the Crater 2 into Portland. We're going to go full passenger load. Arlington and Portland, we're going to check out the new Arlington. I just updated it. We'll get this flight plan on file because it's IFR weather. So we'll be doing IFR departure. Arlington's altimeter is 2980. Winds are out of the north at 4 knots. So plan south departure for now. And Portland is landing east. So we are slant Golf, we're B350, 22. And I do want to add the departure in there. Is it in my notes? Yeah, Arlington 2. There we go. Arlington 2. Departure 350. File. Plans on file. Arlington 2 is basically take off to 1,000, make a right turn on a heading of 250, and climb above 2,000. And then radar vectors to the Payne VOR. So that's our departure. And then the Crater 2. It's pretty simple. Going this way for east transition, so 5,000 would be the bottom. And all the notes are applicable, and we'll probably shoot a RNAV Yankee 10 left approach from Buxom. Minimum's 300, which should be fine. We got broken at 6,000, so we should have no problem. Arlington is scattered at 7,500. Very low wind and pretty much no wind at Portland. It's rainy, but otherwise not too bad. And there's clouds everywhere. Apparently Canada doesn't have clouds. There's no ice. We do have clouds. The tops are... Looks like we'll be in the clouds for a lot of the flight, actually. They're pretty high. Base is pretty low. So it's going to be a cloudy IFR day for sure. All right, that about does it for this. Let's see if this works. Okay, it did. All right, so this is the new Arlington. It's like they've added some sounds of the airplane being worked on, but there's no landing gear. It's interesting. I wonder if it's just suspended in air. Sounds like work's being done or something. Got people doing the moonwalk. Got people hanging out here. And we have some more 350s over here. Yeah, their animated people are not that good in this scenery version. The scenery looks alright, it's just strange. People are just gliding, they're not actually walking. I kept the old version of this scenery, so I might go back to the old version of it, because that noise is kind of annoying. I don't know, we'll see. This scenery was updated to coexist with the Orbix scenery, which I own. And also they made this hangar compatible with the their new Cessna 172 the Airport Labs put out. You know what I did forget? I forgot to check my fuel, so I'm not going to go back and forth. I'm just going to count this up real quick. Get out my trusty calculator. So 726 plus 224, Seattle 481 and 200. 1631 divided by 6.5 is 250. 250 is 125 gallons. All right. We'll load up 125 gallons of fuel. Do the same thing here. This plane is apparently on sale for the Memorial Day weekend. I didn't buy the plane. I've had it for quite a long while. But it's on sale. It's a great plane for sure. Get the GPU going. Get rid of the truck. We'll get this cranked up. Have ourselves a seat. All right, all that is good. Got 28 external power and battery is 22. Battery coming online. External power is available, so we'll go ahead and connect that. Gentai lights are all good. And we've got 28. Seat belts, nav, and tail light. Plenty of fuel. Make sure these fuel cutoffs work. In case of fire, check this. All right, cutoffs work. Put those back to off. The O2 system will arm. Get that a test. Oxygen 100%. All right, fire lights all check out. Warnings are good. Battery bus in the up normal position. Engine anti-ice on. Okay, we'll make this 410, 450, 400, 250, 200, and that'll do it. Got all of our peeps on board. Package lights. Got 28 volts. Let's remove the stairs. Remove the chocks. We'll do beacon light on. We are ready for engine start. All right, external power, we can turn that off. We can remove the ground power unit. Reset generator 1. External power is gone, and we got 28 volts on the left generator, so we'll use that to start engine 2. All right, RPMs are 11, that's fine. We got 28 volts across the board. Gentile lights are good. Need 11 psi per bleed. So we got 11 on the left and 11 on the right. Turn on both bleeds. Environment to auto. Gyro suction, pneumatic pressure is fine. Cabin temperature will slowly cool off. Alright, we need to turn on our inverters. Our inverters will cut off these bus lights down here. Turn on our EFIS. Avionics master. Trim. takeoff. Do a little bit of left aileron here. Coffee maker. Let's leave the gyros. And let's see. 21.5. ATIS 135. 62.
Arlington Muni weather. Wind light and
Arlington is 122.
Sky conditions 7,500 scattered.
I got 29.79.
Overcast. Temperature 2.9. Altimeter 2979.
$141 feet. $22.72 for Unicom, and overlaying would be 122.2 for Seattle. And we'll plan a 1-6 departure. All right, so far everything checks. We're heading 250, so matches our compass. And we'll get our clearance once we're holding short. I'm not going to bother right now. We will just punch in the flight plan, I guess. All right, so flight plan, do that. All right, so we're gonna do Arlington procedure, departure 16 Arlington 2. We'll load that. The vectors to Payne VOR, which I think is PAE. And then from Payne VOR, we're gonna do an airway. So we're gonna load an airway Victor 23 to Seattle, which is at the bottom of the list apparently. Seattle, we'll load that, and then from Seattle we're going to load an arrival into Portland. So Portland procedure arrival crater 2 from Buzo for 10, so we're going to load that. Well, that looks good. So go back to that and we'll load that. All right, flight plan is entered and ready. Transponder is set. Mode Charlie. Autopilot, we'll say 2000. We're on heading, and we'll set let's do GPS and wind data. Set our heading to our runway heading. check our auto ignition. So those 4 lights will extinguish, which they did. Windshield anti-ice on low. Prop de-ice is auto. It's in the green. So prop de-ice works. Surface de-ice. So for surface de-ice, we need full power. Do a manual, we got wing, and then we're gonna look for a tail boot to inflate, which would break off any ice on the stabilizer. Okay, so that manual de-icing works. Do a ground idle stop test. RPM 1500. Now without moving the throttle, I'll let go of that switch and it will start to go back to idle on its own. So that's a good test. We'll push it back up. 15 auto feather test. We got AFX lights. We're going to feather the left. Alright, we got a good feather on the left. We'll feather the right. Go ahead and arm the auto feather system. We're basically at what, 100 feet, so we'll do negative 400. We'll do a test which will give us about 800 feet per minute to 1,000 feet per minute down, which it does. So we'll set our cabin for 23 because put about 1,000 feet above our intended cruise of 220. Fuel is good. The runway length doesn't really matter. We're just going to do flaps for approach. Bleed air on, engine anti-ice off. Set markers. So field length required 3,100. We have got that, no problem. We're going to rotate at 102. So those are our VREF speeds. And that's traffic global. Traffic global's not that good. That guy started taxiing and he just disappeared and was replaced with this dude. Alright, we got taxi light, Rico light, all that is good. Put our prop in the beta mode. Lights work and stay out. Arlington traffic, King Air 139, taxiing to runway 16 via Alpha Arlington traffic. All right, let's switch to Seattle, and we'll get our clearance as we slowly taxi to our runway.
Change approved and 43 minutes and then flight intention. 10 minutes drive by flanking.
Good afternoon, Seattle departure, King Air 1399 on the ground at Arlington. Request IFR to Portland. We'll check our flight controls here.
Seattle approach. Clear to Portland International Airport. Arlington to departure to Payne as filed. Maintain 9,000. Expect flight level 220 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.4. Squawk 4227. Hold for release.
Cleared to Portland via Arlington to departure. Radar vectors Payne, then is filed. Climb maintain 9,000. Expect 220 and 10. Departure 120.4. Squawk 4227. Hold for release, and I'm also number 1, runway 16 ready for departure 1399.
So 1399, read back correct. Release for departure. Clearance will not off in 3 minutes. If not off in 3 minutes, advise Seattle Center of attention. Not later than 10 minutes. Change of badge frequency approved.
If not off in 3 minutes, advises frequency with intentions. Frequency changed approved 1399. 4227. Or 227, go back to Unicom. And departure is 120.4, so we get that bugged up, ready to go. We do the Arlington 2, so it'll be a right turn to 250, so we'll get the heading bug set for that right turn. Fuel is good. I'll turn off that stuff in a moment. And we'll do Speedo. It's like they updated the airport and it still has a bump in it. The other one had it too. Arlington traffic, King Air 1399 taking off runway 16 for a right crosswind departure, Arlington traffic. Alright guys, we're going to do landing lights, strobes. I'll do prop sync, engine, ice, all that is set. All right, let's go. Condition.
Auto feather lights on. Airspeed alive. 60 knots. V1. Rotate. V2. Positive rate. Gear up. Attitudes check. Gear indicates up. Flaps indicates up.
Need 1,000 feet, and we are cleared to 9. All right, we'll go to departure. Seattle departure, King Air 1399, Arlington 2, leaving 2,700 for 9,000.
1399 Seattle approach ident. Your radar contact 11 miles north of Payne via wire of Payne altimeter 2978. Climb and maintain 9,000 when able to proceed direct to Payne.
2978, climb maintain 9,000 and clear direct to Payne 1399. Alright, so let's go direct to Payne.
142 cross Carps at 7,000 or above. At Carps clear to Arnold runway 2 approach.
Do a direct to Payne. Do RNAV. We're high enough now. We'll shut off some of the vertical speed so we can get some airspeed going. So we'll hold it at about 500 feet per minute, and then we'll go to climb mode. All right, gears up, flaps are up, I think. We were at 170 or so. We'll go climb mode. Back off our props.
Sky 17, correction, Sky 142, affirmative.
Don't need those lights. And we can turn off auto ignition. Turn off the auto feather for now. Yaw damper is on. And we'll keep an eye on icing. I don't think, yeah, we're not in icing weather yet, so we are good. What is that, 33?
runway 34 approach.
She's at 2878 on the pressure there. Voltage. It's good. All that's good. Coffee maker is on. All that's fine. Level out at 9,000 here. And we'll turn the anti-ice off. And we'll have to go to vertical speed to climb again once we get a higher altitude. Sync up the heading bug. Turn off traffic global, can't see it anyway.
Contact Seattle Center 126.6.
Seattle Center 126.6, 1399er.
4412, contact Albuquerque Center 134.32.
134.32, cancel 412.
Dotcom 365, contact Salt Lake Center 128.72.
128.72, Dotcom 365.
Seattle Center, King Air 1399, 9,000.
Seattle altimeter 2976, climb and maintain flight level 220.
2976, climb maintain flight level 220, 1399er.
Albuquerque Center, Ken Force 412, level 380.
Ken Force 412, Albuquerque Center, thank you.
Salt Lake Center, Dotcom 365, flight level 3900.
Dotcom 365, Salt Lake Center, good afternoon. Thank you.
Curious to see if we pop out of the clouds. Looks like we might get lucky. Alright, switch into climb mode. So we're gonna climb at about 1,500 feet per minute. Roughly. Seatbelt's gonna come off.
For 297 Juliet Mike Denver approach squawk 4533 IDOM. 2970 Mike, your radar contact 3 miles southeast of Jeffco VOR and Rocky Mount Metro altimeter 2971. What's the aircraft type and requested cruise altitude? Roger.
Looks like there's rain and such around, so how do I do this? Radar button. Alright, we've got weather radar. All temperatures are normal. And we'll pass through transition altitude here soon, and then we'll switch to standard pressure.
To report at WEBDA.
Sky 142 will report at WEBDA.
Yay, we broke out. I wasn't sure if we would by looking at the cloud coverage, upper clouds, but we did. I'd rather see blue skies at cruise than being a muck of clouds. It's 0 degrees up here. And we're going to be gaining some speed. IDT will fall. We'll be able to increase torque. So all will be good. Slowly increasing speed. To 1650. And we'll get voice ATIS when we get a little bit closer, but D-ATIS simulate having that capability for satellite. So D-ATIS Portland is still landing east.
297 Julia, my contact Denver Center 120.47.
The altimeter is 2969.
Contact Los Angeles Center 124.62.
124.62, Canforce 412, good day.
Denver Center, Pilatus November 297 Julia, Mike 14,500.
That is 297 Julia, Mike, Denver Center, Aspen altimeter 2987. Correction, 2989er.
2989er for 297 Juliet, Mike.
Sky 519, say DME from Friday Harbor.
Oh, sorry, I didn't catch that again. Sky 519.
Sky 519, say DME distance from Friday Harbor VOR.
And we got 7 minutes till top of descent. That's fine.
We're at 10.6, Sky 519.
Cabin pressure is fine. Cabin, it's right at about 8,000 feet. which is where it's supposed to be for the actually. I think the actual cabin one is this outside. Not 100%, but I think this is the cabin one. Cabin's around 4,000. I'm not sure, actually. I have to look at the manual on that one. I don't think it would be in here. Probably not. It's only 3 pages.
Okay. Delta 538, Salt Lake City ground, runway 34 left, taxi via Bravo. Sky 519, and you will continue for the Sky 3. You were observed descending below the altitude segment on the approach, and you also exceeded 10 DME from Friday Harbor.
Roger that. Okay, sorry, I didn't see the 10 DME restriction, but we'll try it again. All right, thanks very much, Sky 519.
Sky 519, that's not going to be noted on the approach. It's standard. But if you look up non-precision approaches, you should be able to get some more information. No traffic observed between you and Friday Harbor. Report after cancellation. Misapproach airborne this frequency. You're on the ground 122.2. Change the radar frequency approved.
Temperature is actually 15 there. Wind speed is 4 knots. Wind heading is 340.
Seattle Center, Sky 142, just passing WEBDA.
Runway is 8535.
Sky 142, no traffic observed between you and the airport. Report after cancellation. Misapproach airborne this frequency. You're on the ground on 122.2. Change the radar frequency approved.
103.
Change frequency approved, Sky 142.
No 139er, descend via Crater 2, arrival Portland, altimeter 2969er, landing east.
Descend via Crater 2, arrival east, transition 2969er, King Air 1399. That's a lot of 9s.
.com 365, descend via Saddle 4, arrival.
Descend via Saddle 4, that's 165.
Alright, so VREF is 100 plus 10, so 110. And actually the weight is 13, let's say 300. Altitude is actually 31. Field length 35. So all good there. She said descend via elevation 22. So we're doing east transition, which means we're going this way. If it was the west transition, then we would go that way. And then we'll load in the approach.
Vertical track.
Missed approach for that. So the bottom of the star is 5,000, but the first restriction is actually, say, 11. So we'll go ahead and want to get our descent. All right, starting our descent. I'm gonna go down to 1,000 to start with. We'll pull out some of this power. Seattle Center, King Air 1399, leaving 220.
Roger.
And we need, what is it, 2969, so plus 700. So field elevation is 31, so 731. That's 500, that's 700. So now we are descending the cabin.
On the ground at Freddie Harbour, cancel IFR. And could I ask a question about the rating, please?
Okay, 519 IFR cancellation received, and yeah, go ahead with your question.
Yeah, I was just wondering at what point I descended below the minimums.
Sky 519, after doing your course reversal at Friday Harbor outbound prior to the procedure turn, I observed you going at 1,800. The minimum altitude for that segment until you're inbound is 2,300.
Wow, okay.
Climb to 800.
I thought it was 2,300. I swear I was flying at that. Okay.
Then left turn.
I'll try again. Maybe there may be something wrong with my altimeter setting. I was at 2981.
42 to battleground, so it's almost a U-turn.
Sky 519, that is the altimeter I'm showing as well.
Minimums.
Honestly, I didn't. I wasn't gonna tell you for the altitude deviation just because there is somewhat
LPV
of a
266.
Inconsistency as far as what we see
So
and what
we'll
you're
say
actually
300.
showing. But the exceeding
We'll just
the
do 300.
DME distance for the procedure turn is there's no gray area there. So.
Oh, sure, that's fine.
So
I've actually just seen the remain within 10 nautical miles on the chart, so that's good to know. Thanks for
300 is actually radar, but that's all right. Give us a little bit of extra there. So lower this down to 6 to 9.
No problem.
69.
2970, make contact Aspen approach 123.8.
11,000 at Helms.
Upper 2 Aspen approach 123.8, 297 Juliet Mike.
Marcom 365, contact Big Sky approach 119.6.
119.6, but contact 65.
There's no rain. Let's push that out a little bit. Okay. So we got 4 miles to Helms, and then we can drop.
297 Juliet Mike, Aspen approach, Aspen altimeter 298.9er.
We can stay at 11.
The 8 is, I missed that. And
through Crater.
Report established final runway.
Actually, we can go down to 10 at Crater, so we'll reduce that to 10 here momentarily. Got 3 miles to Helms just to make sure we don't bust that restriction. And then there is a speed restriction that we'll have to do, which is Voodoo at 210. But we'll be able to do that.
365, 5 Salt Lake Center, thank you.
All right, so we'll keep it
Correction,
going
Big
to
Sky
10.
Approach, thank you. Boise altimeter 2979er, and advise you when you have Yankee, and we are landing east 10 left 10 right.
And ATIS is 128.35.
Seattle Center, Sky 142 on the ground at Bonners Ferry. Request cancel IFR.
Sky 142, I for cancellation received, thank you. .com 365, expect ILS runway 10 right approach. Julie Mike, thank you. Sky 142, pass to the Sky 6.
Thank you, Sky 142.
1420 required. We're doing, we're not doing enough. Let me see.
139 contact Portland approach 124.35.
Portland approach 124.35, 1399. Go over to Portland approach.
Delta 538 Salt Lake City Tower, runway 34 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait 34 left, Delta 538. Simultaneous approaches to parallel runways in use. VFR departures contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Notice to airmen runway 321 closed. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Tango.
What's the heading again for 538?
Alright, nothing's changed.
Heading 280 after departure.
280 after departure, 34 left, clear for takeoff.
Between 7 and 9, so we'll put that for 7. Portland approach, King Air 1399, Crater 2, East transition, leaving 2000. Current with Tango, with request the Arnav Yankee 10 left from Boxham. Messed up my letters.
So 139er, Portland approach, Portland altimeter 2969er, have your request.
2969er 1399. Alright. Seatbelts on. Time to secure for landing or whatever. The idea is that we'll land. See how that works out for us. Seatbelts are on. All good.
139er, after nut, just going to maintain 3,500.
After nut, descend to 3,500, King Air 1399. 3,500.
Pascal clearance, Centurion 782 Sierra with India IFR to Hillsborough, ready to copy.
7 and 9 at Hiker. Hiker's 5 miles. Looks like we'll be at that 9,000, no problem. This is the waypoint that she said after we'll descend to 35, so we got to maintain 5 until nut. So we're going to be passing through this right on the money, so we'll drop this down to 5.
Tri-Cities clearance standby.
And next stop, Voodoo. And let's see. Let's do a procedure approach. Arnav 10 left Yankee. And I don't want. Well, vectors is fine, so we'll go ahead. Let me put up the.
.com 365, are you looking for the Yankee or the Zulu?
We'll take Yankee.
Just load it for now. And we're gonna have to be right about 210.
365 after Swan, fly heading 330 vector
Voodoo.
left, runway 10 right approach and to maintain 5,000, reduce speed to 210 or less.
Can you repeat for the heading after Swan, not compass 65?
Back on 365 heading
26.9.
330, just going to maintain
It's usually the final
5,000
approach.
and reduce speed to 210 or less.
330, 5,000, speed 210, not compass 65.
And we'll do all of our lights. Light up the tree. We'll do auto ignition. Arm auto feather for our getting down low, and we'll do engine anti-ice.
2 Sierra
On.
cleared 2 Kilo Hotel India Oscar Airport. Tri-City 7 departure. 2 Tri-Cities as filed. Maintain 8,000. Departure frequency 128.75. Squawk 7210.
Roger, Centurion 782 Sierra is cleared to the Hillsborough Airport via the Tri-City 7 departure. Tri-Cities then as filed. Climb maintain 8,000. 7210, 128.75.
Ready to Sierra backtracked. .com 538, correction. Delta 538, contact departure.
Departure 538.
Alright, we're slowing to 210.
Julia Mike, Aspen Airport, Spotcher 12 o'clock, 6 miles, squawk V4, contact Aspen Tower.
VFR and over to Tower, 297 Juliet Mike.
Tower for to left
number
is
297 Juliet Mike is established on the visual for runway 15.
Ground is 0.9.
11,500.
297 Juliet Mike, Aspen Tower. Make straight in runway 15,
And we're going
runway
to
15,
park
clear to land.
in our hangar.
15, clear to land 15, 297
We've got a
Juliet
private hangar here at
departure,
Portland.
Delta 538, climbing 9.7 for 10,000, heading 280.
Welcome 538, Salt Lake City departure, your radar contact, turn right, direct Corver, join the departure, climb via SID, and stay airspeed.
226, direct Corver, and climb via SID, Delta 538.
Delta 538, after Corver, delete speed restriction.
After Corver, normal speed, Delta 438, Delta 538.
7 Juliet Mike, Mike is now current altimeter 2987, wind 200 at 17, gust 34.
Copy 297 Juliet Mike, thank you.
So 3,500 after nut, so we'll set that. Nut is that fix right there.
Seattle Center, Sky 519, back at William Fairchild International, for Friday Harbour for the Sky 3.
Sky 519, Seattle Center, roger, standby. DOTCOM 365, turn right heading 080, join the localizer.
080, join the localizer, DOTCOM 365.
Sky High 519, cleared to Friday Harbor Airport, water 7 departure, water direct, maintain 7,000. Seattle Center frequency 126.6, squawk 4577, hold for release.
Clear to Friday Harbour Airport, water 7 departure, then water 1 direct, climb maintain 7,000. Sierra Center 126.6, walk 4575, Sky 519.
Sky 519 is walk 4577.
4577, Sky 519, thanks.
Sky 519, read back direct. Advise ready. Stockholm 365, you're 5 miles from Jimmy. Maintain 5,000 till established localizer cleared ILS Yankee runway 10 right approach.
5,000 till established cleared ILS 10 right Yankee. .com 365.
King Air 1399, turn left direct Buxom. Cross Buxom at 3,000. Cleared RNAV Yankee runway 10 left approach.
Cleared direct Buxom, cross Buxom at 3000, cleared RNAV Yankee 10 left approach, 1399. Alright, let's do 3000.
Tri-Cities ground, Centurion 782 Sierra, Solanair, Jet Center.
Keep turning to Buxom, which is right there, and then we'll do a direct to.
Taxi to parking via Alpha, monitor ground. Have a wonderful day.
Parking via Alpha, monitor ground. Have a wonderful day as well. 297 Juliet Mike.
Delta 538, contact Salt Lake Center 128.72.
2072 Delta 5.
782 Sierra, Tri-Cities ground, runway 21 left, taxi via Echo Alpha 5.
21 left via Echo Alpha 5, 782 Sierra.
Alright, we are on the approach, which means after Buxom, which is 3000. Then we'll step it down. We'll step it down after Tyler, actually. Down to 2000 for Blazer. Oh, let's do 3000.
Select departure to Delta 538, get the figures again for Salt Lake Center.
Delta 538, 128.72, 2872.
Basically gonna need north on the heading. It's gonna be a left turn for the missed approach procedure if we need that. Level out here at 3000.
Delta 538, Salt Lake Center, climb and maintain flight level 380.
Buxom, and then Blazer is 2,000 feet.
Walker 802, Oakland Center, good afternoon, descend via IMSO 3 arrival.
Vertical track.
Stockholm 365, contact Boise Tower.
Over the tower, .com 365.
Niner, contact Portland Tower.
187.
Boise Tower, .com 365, established 10 right.
And .9er.
Stockholm 365, Boise Tower. Wind 010 at 10, runway 10 right, clear to land.
10 right, clear to land, .com 365.
We got our lights on. All that is good.
Air 1399, contact Portland Tower, 118.7.
Portland Tower, 118.7, 1399.
Sky 519, number 1, ready to go, runway 31.
Portland Tower, King Air 1399, RNAV 10 left approach.
King Air 1399, Portland Tower, wind 290 at 4, runway 10 left, clear to land.
10 left, clear to land, 1399. Alright, so we'll go ahead and
release for departure, clearance of voice map, and if not off in 3 minutes, if
we'll
not off
arm
in 3
our
minutes,
approach.
Seattle Center of intentions within 10 minutes, change advisory frequency approved.
So approach is armed.
Change approved, board by 3 minutes, intentions by 10, Sky 519.
Do full props, full full of everything. It's capturing the glide path to gear travel. Got 3 green on the gear. Do flaps.
Moisey Tower.com 1065, clear 10 right.
Stockholm 365, taxi to terminal via Bravo. Monitor ground, have a wonderful day.
Terminal via Bravo, thanks, have a nice day.
And we're going to be parking at Atlantic. Flying over Pearson Field. Little town of Pearson here. Do flaps full.
Feet to minimums.
The autopilot do the initial trim out for me so I can be nice and steady when I release the autopilot here in a couple seconds. Wind is pretty much non-existent. Alright, autopilot off. My plane.
100 feet to minimums. Minimums. feet. 50 feet.
Okay, 519 Seattle Center, ident.
Knots.
Okay, 519, your radar contact 24 miles west of water intersection. Well, 39er exit right when able, taxi to parking via Alpha and have a wonderful day.
Parking via Alpha with you 1399, thanks you too. Alright, that is our private hangar right there, so we're gonna head there. We're gonna turn off those wipers.
Sky 519, I lost your mode C. Verify transponders on altitude mode, please.
Flaps up. Engine anti-ice is on. Pitot heat. Stall warning off.
Let's see, thank you.
And we don't switch to ground because she told us to stay on this frequency.
8.7. 502 Oakland Center, thank you. Oakland altimeter 3001.
Okay.
Right, Cities Tower, set 3 and 782 Sierras, holding short of 21 left at Alpha 5, ready for departure.
782 Sierra.
Disconnected.
Hey, Des. What if Tyler doesn't want to step down? Yeah. Rex Niner, what's up, buddy? Is there an A380 and X-plane? I think there is, but it's like very old, and it's not like a very good study level. Like, I've heard of it being out there. I cannot remember the manufacturer or the developer, because the A380 that's available is just like very basic, nothing to it type of A380. So I don't actually have one that I fly. The best airplane for big Airbus that I have is the Flight Factor A350, which is a shared venture between Flight Factor and Tullis. Tullis did the FMS, the McDo, and Flight Factor did all the airplane stuff. So if you really want a nice Airbus for X-plane, the A350 is just very, very good. You can go to my YouTube channel, you'll see a link to it on my Twitch channel, and you can go to the A350 playlist, and you'll see the A350 that I fly. It's super nice. Now the sounds that you'll hear on that A350 are a custom sound set that I bought, which is like $10 or something, but it does add a little bit to it to have nice sounds. Seatbelt. Cabin is 0. Oxygen off. Props sync is off. Turn off the avionics. EFIS. Inverters. Feather the props. Fuel cutoff. And we'll put the chocks in place, release the brake. Unload the aircraft. All right, now we'll jump out here, and we'll see if we can push this thing in. You gotta go? All right, buddy. No problem. Do you have a Boeing 747? I do. It's not very good in my opinion, but it's probably one of there's two out there. The one I have is the SSG 747. I wouldn't recommend it for the $50, but if it's a sale, then it'd probably be worth it. There's a 747-200. Yeah, there's another 747, but I can't remember who makes that one. Now you got to go? Okay. No problem. Kind of push our plane in here. I don't know how to turn it, so I had to make sure I was pretty lined up. Man, this thing's slow as molasses. The 200 is great, Hetman. Who makes that? I cannot remember the name. I've heard good things about the 200, the 747. I just can't remember who makes it. It is a payware, the one if I'm thinking of the same one you're talking about. All right, that's got plenty of room, doesn't it? It's one of my favorite flights to fly from Arlington to Portland over Seattle. All right. That'd be it. I'll watch this guy take off, and then I'm going to take off. I'm going to get ready for dinner. Or take a break before dinner, but... All right. Good flight, guys. You guys have a good rest of your weekend. Thanks for stopping by, Das. Nice to see you as always. and I'll be back for my normal stream, typical stuff like we did today, actually, on Monday. Hey, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Small group of followers to catch up with me when I fly. My normal streaming is Mondays at 2 Eastern, and then I do random streams throughout the week. But Mondays, you can always guarantee I'm going to fly on PilotEdge with as close to real world procedures as I can do on a flight sim. So yeah, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. All right, guys, I am out. Y'all take care, and I will see you soon. See you guys. Chase out.
It's 986.
Camo 440 traffic off your right is RJ going to a parallel runway. Contact Denver Tower 133.3. Good day.
33.3, Camo 440, back.
That's 4768. Contact the Tower 135.373 off your left going to parallel. Good day.
Approach, Frontier Flight 756, I apologize. You picked up hotel, forgot to mention it. We have moderate turbulence, probably 18 down to present altitude.
Okay, still on it there, or is it smoothing out now?
Starting to smooth out.
Roger, Polaris 96, turn right heading 145, the airport 2 to 3 o'clock and 10 miles.
145 heading, and we have the airport inside Polaris 986.
Polaris 96, cleared visual approach, runway 16 right, 145 to join.
145 to join, and clear visual 16 right, Polaris 996.
Travis 3138, turn right heading 080, reduce to 190.
Okay, 00 slow to 190, Southwest 3138.
Travis 3672, turn right heading 145, advise me to pick up the airport.
Heading airport in sight.
Travis 3672, cleared visual approach, runway 16 right, 145 to join.
145 heading to join, final clear position 16 right, Southwest 3672.
Polaris 986, maintain 170 knots to work graded at Jetson. There'll be an RJ head to your left going to a parallel.
986.
Polaris 96, contact Denver Tower 135.3, good day.
135.3, Polaris 986.
Travis 3138, reduce to 170, limited to get the field inside of red inside 10 miles.
Back inside, Southwest 3138.
Thanks.
And approach Frontier 5756. I think I lied about that. It actually is still moderate at 13. Not horrible, but it's light to moderate.
Okay. Travis 3138, flighting 145 to join, final clear visual approach, runway 16 right.
145 to join, visual 16 right, Southwest 3138.
Travis 6531, maintain 170 knots to work graded at Jewel.
170 greater, Jewel, Southwest 6531.
Travis 3672, reduce to 170, maintain that to Jetson.
5, further flight following.
United 703, contact Denver Center 125.9.
You want us over to tower for Scouts 4737?
Scouts 4737, yes, tower now 133.3, have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
42 Denver departure, radar console.